Alright, welcome. Apparently my system has decided that Soothsayer does not want to work, and so therefore I have nothing. Yay! Fun, fun. Welcome to playoffs. I'm going to be doing this blind with nothing on my screen except for the game. So it's going to be El Natural. I apologize. There is nothing I can do about it as it has decided, like I said, to just take a poop. So, we do have Gen M Esports versus Gall's Angels. Gen M Esports is in the higher bracket, so they got to pick first. They decided to go with first pick, so first map we are going to is Cursed Hollow. Let's check out those bands. If it's going to show the bands, I'm not even sure if it will. Let's see if it does. We'll find out together. Nope. I have absolutely nothing. So, we're just going to watch this together. I apologize for this. I don't know what's going on. The whole system decided to crash. Hopefully in between games I can get it going. So we got a Deathwing pick right off the bat for Traxxas. I have seen that Deathwing in action. It is nasty. Let's see how they can deal with it. We do get a Brightwing coming out. We get a Leo coming out right away looking to take on that Deathwing. Great Alarak band. So the band so far, Hanzo, Diablo, Junkrat, Joanna, and Alarak. Alarak can be crazy to go against. They just don't want to see it on that Vala. Again, I apologize for the overlays not working correctly. I am not exactly sure what happened. Even my in-game ticker went down. So yeah, Soothsayer just took a dump altogether. We are going to get an Anduin with a Garrosh. Love those two together. What are we going to get to counter for Gen M? Balthad and Tychus.
Damn time.
That's huge going into the Garrosh and the Deathwing. That's a lot of damage. And we see a hammer coming out to finish it off, getting spicy. And we will be back in just a minute.
Oh, a swap! Oh no, but a swap followed by a light bomb.
Here. Four-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no! Oh, here's Light Bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man Light Bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead.
And we are live in game, ready to go between Gen M Esports and Chogall's
The battle
Angels.
begins in
Right
10
wing
seconds.
by Actor. We have a Falstad by Majesty.
5,
We have Ace
4,
on
3,
the Tychus.
2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Info facts on the Blaze and Leo going by Randy Newman on the side of Chogall's Angels. We have Dark. I was just called. Or we have Durka on Garrosh. We have Traxxas on the Deathwing. Down here in the bottom, we have Smort Killer on the Vala, Balrog on the Hammer, and Toasty Buns on the Anduin. Right away, just trying to get that siege going. Dirk just grabbing that soak. Taking 2 top against Traxxas. Traxxas taking a little bit of damage off the bat. Now we have a full 3-on-3. Balrog looking to put some damage out. Dirk are really getting hurt by that Falstad. Did that Falstad go stack? Trax is just chilling up there. It's gonna be hard. This is gonna be a lot of free lane just push because of the Balrog on the Hammer. Both teams grabbing their camps. Balrog really getting an early advantage by having Toasty Buns. Mid lane Durka taking some damage. Trax just kind of chilling back. Gonna take it slowly, doesn't have to win the lane, just has to get the soak. And then team fights, that dragon comes up big. And Balrog going back into siege mode. Dirk is taking some damage, gonna let that camp push in, that's gonna really help them.
Gather tribute and earn my favor.
3-man bot. Dirk is taking a lot of damage. I think they wanted to throw the mage over to stop that, so that front wall's gonna go. The Balrog almost has fort. So good trade there. Looks like Chogall's Angel is going to give up that first one. Nice stun by Infofax. Dotson's Fox, sorry. I keep thinking of the company. Rex opting to stay up in the mid lane, gives a push. Wow. Vala is already stacked. Smart low on mana though. Huge stun on the Smart. Smart gonna be able to get away just barely.
Gather tribute.
They're really trying to stop the Falstad. Not going to be able to. Now Gen M is able to respond and start pushing on the bottom on their own. Durka looking for a grab, gonna look to throw. Throws the Vala over, gonna get some big damage out of the Falstad. Falstad will go down. First blood. Durka may be in a little bit of trouble here. And there comes the Traxxas looking to do some damage. Nice throw by Durkin. Big damage, but able to get healed up. Balrock might be in a little bit of trouble here. Trax is trying to help the team. Smork Killer will go down, and now Traxxas may be in a little bit of trouble. This team is just trying to hold on here. And Gen M will be able to grab the second objective in a row. Nobody in that top lane. Balrock heading back down to the bottom, but the 2v2 with the Tychus is going to spell a little trouble. Especially if we get Odin online. Now we have the 3v2. Balrock might be in a little trouble. Big stun comes out. Getting blocked.
How do you like it?
And here comes Dirk. Looking to grab somebody and get a good throw. Not going to get one. Trax is having trouble. Tens do come online. Oh, Trax may be in trouble. Big and Tomb comes out. Able to get away. We do have Bunker Drop, Blink Deal, Commandeer Odin, Entomb, Mighty Gust, Light Bomb, Bellowing Roar, Rain of Vengeance, Giant, the Force Gun, and Warlord's Challenge as expected. Setting up for objective and boss at the same time. Mork and Toasty trying to get this boss. And Gen M doesn't realize it yet. They're just trying to get the push. Oh no, it reset on him.
I'm tired of your petty squabbling. Gather tribute. Earn my favor.
Gen M is able to get their first camp. May go for that boss. Now that this reset on them, this may be tough. Randy Newman's coming over looking, sees the boss play set up. Can they finish this boss before Gen M is able to get over there? They do finish it. Garrosh gets the taunt, doesn't really stop anybody. Here comes Traxxas. Traxxas is in a little bit of trouble. Tychus gets really popped down quick. And the Falstad is looking for blood. Warlord's Challenge comes out again. Huge ult by Landuin, but the Orc will finally go down, but Garrosh will go with them. They're looking really low here. Smork getting low. Gonna have to back out. Smork will not make it out. And first objective curse goes over to Gen M.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Boss takes the first fort.
Blue team has
But
destroyed
right after, Camp is able to catch up. This curse could be huge up the middle for Gen M, but they opt to leave it. And they are just taking forts all over the map.
Destroyed a fort.
So all three forts down for Cho'Gall's Angel. They're in a bit of trouble right now. Going for their camp now. Curse just about over. All three lanes pushed really hard. And here comes the boss play for the side of Gen M. This could be huge for them. A missile and a spray, okay. see if they're gonna get pushed. This is gonna be able to at least get up to keep wall. Dirk out there. A little too far. Spork out there a little too far. Falstad with the gust to get the camp. Taking their camp from him. Feels a bit rough. So Boss and Camp will be coming at him in this bottom lane onto the team. Trax is jumping down, doing some damage, but taking a lot. Good throw off from the Garrosh. They're able to get out. So far, it's been pretty much all Gen M. At first, it looked like the hammer was going to really be beneficial coming into that bottom lane, but Gen M able to adjust, and it has been Gen M ever since. Looks like they're looking for a play. Maybe a kill somewhere.
Shall we see who gathers enough tributes this
time? Have to go and clear. They don't quite have 16 yet. They don't want to come in there on the objective. Trax is really doing some work on Hector's lane now. Durka in there a bit far, taking a lot of damage down to a quarter, getting low. Durka probably going to go down. Big save, but not enough. Trax is roaring them off. Trax is already down to a quarter health. Their damage on the side of GM is huge. And Traxxas gets a kill. So does Smork Killer there, looking to get back into this. Smork is doing some hunting. It's looking a bit rough right now, but they're looking to come back. They got a 2-for-1 kill set there. And they go right on the boss.
Gather tribute or face my curse.
Cannot let this boss reset. Here comes the Falstad looking for a gust. Not with Traxxas on there. This is where they need to get the comeback going. Traxxas going in the air looking for a big drop. And Curse goes over to the side of Cho'Gall's Angels. They are looking to push. Unfortunately, this boss is already at half health. Huge damage coming out on the M2 and able to get out. Trax is jumping in, doing big damage. They are trying to push this keep. And down goes Falstad. Oh, huge throw, but the Leoric is able to get out. Trax looking to stun, but the Leoric gets out, but he will die in the end. And they will get this push. They're down 2. And it looks like Cho'Gall's Angels may try to end here.
Red team.
We're at 90. 70, 60, 50. I don't know if they can get it.
My curse subsides.
30, 20. They may get it. 18, 12, 10. And Gall's Angels with the comeback and the win. That was huge. Wow. Great comeback. I guess you could never count anybody out on this game. Let's take a look at stats. Kills, Vala top, followed by Sergeant Hammer and Tychus. Top siege damage coming out from the Hammer as you would expect, but right behind the Deathwing. They had really good siege followed up. Big damage out of Hammer, followed up by Tychus. Heals real close. The Brightwing is able to get a little more out of it than the Anduin, but the Anduin had some huge heals and pulls that were able to save. And Deathwing comes out with top experience over the Falstad. We will be right back with game number 3.
Another round?
Before falling to demonic corruption, the Burning Blade clan was known for its deadly orcish blade masters. Samuro was the last to wear the clan's banner, swearing allegiance to neither the Legion nor the Horde. Instead, he has embarked on a warrior's pilgrimage to restore the honor of the Burning Blade and claim vengeance in their name. Samuro is a melee assassin who uses stealth and guile to outsmart and ambush his opponents. Samuro's trait is advancing strikes. Whenever he lands an attack on an enemy hero, he gains a significant temporary boost to his movement speed. Mirror Image is the core of Samuro's fighting style. When activated, he creates 2 copies of himself that automatically...
All right, hey, look, it's actually working, all except for one thing. So first game does go over to the side of Gall's Angels. It looked like a for sure win for Gen M, and out of nowhere, Gall's Angels came back and really showed what they were made of and finished that game off. There we go. Who knew all I needed to do was run it as administrator, and that's now working. Woo! We're in game, and we are into our next map. We are going to Dragonshire. I'll have this up in just a sec. Alright, let's get into that draft. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties early. For some reason, Soothsayer wanted to fight me. I apologize. Let's get into this. We do have game number 2. Gall's Angels versus Gen M Esports. We had a Hanzo band, then a Junkrat, and a Maya band. That's what I love about doing these upper levels. You get so many cool characters that people are able to play that you don't see at my elo. Hanzo band, as Smork is a huge Hanzo player, and the Diablo band. First pick, Joe. And for those of you out there that do not know me, I am Bloody Drapes. I am a Div A East player, offlaner. Not to be one-sided, but Traxxas was my coach and my offlane coach, so I am a little bit one-sided, but I try to be neutral as I can here. We do have an Alarak pick, as it was banned last game, so Ace must be pretty killer on that Alarak. And we're getting a Sonya pick. I have seen Traxxas Sonya, and it is nasty. And once again, Toasty gonna pull out that crazy Anduin. The Yeet pulls have been great so far. So Anduin Joe could be a light bomb combo. But a Nubarak and Alarak together have a crazy combo. They're banning out that Smork Killer's Vala now. And we do get a Brightwing band. Wonder if we're going to see a Falstead coming out now, because Falstead was picked by Gen M last game, and it did work pretty well. Ooh, we get a Zagara and a Stuka. Zerg is strong. Final picks for Gall's Angels.
Victory for the
We get a Sylve. And a Tassadar.
Comes justice.
Good range damage. Final pick for the side of Gen M. Ooh, we get a Butcher. I don't see Butcher come out that often. Very excited to see it. So Zag with the great push. You got an Alarak. Zag's going to go into the offlane against Sonya. Should be really cool to see. And we'll find out in just a minute.
Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light
Dead
bulb.
here. 4-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no! Oh, a huge light bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man light bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my god, when does this happen? Everybody's dead.
And we are live into game number 2. Gen M Esports versus Cho'Gall's Angels. We have Info Fox on the Anubarak, Ace on the Alarak, Majesty on Zagara.
10 seconds.
We have Randy Newman.
5, 4, 3.
Randy Newman
2,
pulling out the Butcher and Ektar on the Stukov for the side of Cho'Gall's Angels. We have Toasty Buns on Ando and Traxix on Sonya. Balrog on Sylvanas. Johanna getting played by the Dirk Dirk and Smort Killer on the Tassadar. Info Fox going in for a big setup on the Smort. Smort takes a lot of damage but gets yeeted out. We'll have a safe swap on the bottom. That Alarak looks to be pretty nasty already. And Sylvanas will go down.
Take control of the shards.
It looks like we have an off-lane Butcher? Both teams just grabbing their quick
Capture
siege.
the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power. And lay waste to this forsaken kingdom.
Joe taking a lot of damage in this bottom. That Zag is nasty to deal with. Still pushing mid. Looks like they're going to do a 1-1-3 on the side of Cho'Gall's Angels. I don't think Butcher wants any of that Sonya. Huge damage coming out. Stukov will go down. And here comes the push by Cho'Gall's Angels. Ace looking to come around the top. Holding off. Ace coming around from the back end, grabs on to Toasty Buns, able to get out. And instead, Anubarak goes down. Ace is in trouble. Ace is going to get out. And the push continues. Has Sonya been having trouble with Butcher? No, Sonya is double soaking. Oh, gonna grab Cam. Ace will go down. They're choosing a 1-1-3 for Cho'Gall's Angels, and it's working really well for them. Here comes the Anubarak. Taking the slide, but Joe is able to get out. And Smork is just trying to get those stacks as quickly as possible. Butcher will turn top, blue bottom turns blue, so we have to worry about a mid here. Sonya coming in. But Balrog coming to help. Butcher having to move out. And they do have they're gonna have a push with this top camp. Very smart move here. Balrog will get the push.
Hero slain.
Oh, and I missed the kill onto the Zerg, but here comes a 3-on-1. Onto Balrog. Balrog in trouble. I don't know if she's going to be able to get out. They're going to be able to get out. Yeah, Balrog will go down, but Camp is still pushing.
The Dragon Knight
And Dragon will be picked up while bottom fork is taken down. Gall's Angel's really multitasking right now. Smart move taking out the bottom. They're trying to set up so they can make the mini boss out of the 3 camps. And here comes Gen M looking to stop that dragon. Huge damage comes out. And both Anduin and Pastar will go out. The combo damage is just huge for Gen M. And Butcher's going to charge into Sonya. Sonya's going to try to get away. Oh, wow. Dragon trying to do something, not going to be able to. Trax just pushing him around.
slain.
And Butcher will get the Sonya. Or get the
Power is yours
Sylvanas.
no longer.
Kills in the favor of Gen M. Let's check talents. Joe gets the drop onto the Stukov, but huge ultimate by the or by the Zerg. Zagara. Sonya will go down to Zagara.
Hero slain. Hero slain.
And it looks like the Nubrap's going to go along with it. Good 3-man kill on the side of Cho'Gall. Alright, let's check those 10s. Cocoon. Devouring Maul. Massive Shove. Counter Strike. And Lamb to the Slaughter. For the other side, we have Light Bomb. Elite Wailing Arrow. Falling Sword. And Archon. Let's check that sadism. We're at 100. And 119 meat for Butcher. Almost fed. And again, the push from Cho'Gall's Angels is huge.
But his power remains. Control the shrines and make use of it.
Big silence coming out. Joe in trouble. Joe deciding to turn around. Actor's in trouble now. Actor will go down. Huge leap by Traxxas and a light bomb on top of it with falling sword. Are they going to get someone? They will get the Alarak. And now they have the push. Butcher is pushing up top, but they have a better push into this heat. Durka, half health, but gonna get heals. And they choose to leave. Let's check those. Sadism still at 100. We're at 133 for meat. Butcher's trying to stop Balrog. Dragon picked up.
Now it burns.
Down the middle they go with the dragon. Dragon just pushing people around at this point. Will get the middle fort, so they are up 2 forts. Looks like they're gonna go for that top one. Butcher at 143 now. Butcher comes flying in, but the dragon just kicks him away. Dragon expires. What's the next move here? Nubrak goes in. Huge leap goes in, taking down Butcher. And Falling Sword comes in as well. Nice combo. Zukov able to push him away. Butcher down to 128. And we do have a camp steal on the side of Gall's Eagles. Looks like they're going to take this top fort down. This will be the last of the forts. Lots of pressure.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
And they're gonna let that push on its own while they look for other camps. Get the trifecta? No, that's got 2 minutes left. This is bottom camp. 29 seconds in the bottom.
It won't be long before the shrines
So I
are
thought they were
ready
gonna
for
look for a setup. Instead, they're gonna choose to push this out. Let's check. 142 for the side of Butcher. Nubarak setting up a misses. Joe coming in. Joe by herself though. And they are running from this Joe. Ultimate use against her.
Put an end to this cursed run.
And it looks like they're just looking for something to get a kill on the side of Cho'Gall's Angels as they're taking camps. Balrog in there by himself. Joe trying to get a hold of the Nubarak. Huge light bomb combo with the Falling Sword, trying to get in there. Past it our wall, coming out onto a Nubarak, and Nubarak will go down. They are looking for blood right now. Leaf comes out. Sonia's caught up. But Zag will go down. It looks like they're going to be able to push this bottom now. Bottom coming in. Sonya running for that top and looking to get the dragon with it. This could be it if they can grab that dragon. 12 minutes. It's kind of early.
The fire comes for you.
And dragon for the side of Cho'Gall's Angel. So far, all Cho'Gall's Angels, but we cannot count out Gen M. As first game looked all Gen M, and all of a sudden Cho'Gall's Angels came back and took the win. They're just looking to put pressure down on Nubarak on an island by himself, in trouble. Falling Sword coming out, misses. They're going to be forced to back out.
That beast is not my beloved. Not anymore.
Nubarak looking for a play. Setting up. Nubarak in deep. Joe pushing him back. Huge damage, and a Nubarak will go down again to the Sylvanas. Cho'Gall's Angel is not going to give up a camp. And now they'll be able to come and look for this next siege camp. What's left on this bottom? Minute and 29, so they will not be able to do a trifecta. Cho'Gall's Angels is on the warpath. They're looking for a kill. They opted to go mid or top. Nope, they're gonna come to steal this camp. They're just trying to keep pressure all over the map. And
Power
looks like they're
gathers
gonna come
within
mid.
the shrines. Seize them and become the new Dragon Knight.
They just kind of keep hitting and run. "25 seconds till bottom camps up." So chances are they will have both sets of bruisers moving bottom and top.
There must always be a Dragon Knight, but will it be you?
20s are up on the side of Cho'Gall's Angels. Enter fire. Ignore pain. Bolt of the storm. Heaven's fury and barrier. They are trying to take Dragon. Looks like they're going to be able to because Gen M is having to stay back. It's hard to say. I don't know why. And here comes Cho'Gall's Angels in the bottom lane with the Dragon, looking to end this game. So far, Dragon really hasn't been able to do much.
Blue team's core is taking damage.
Dragon kicks the Butcher. He's trying to start to get work. Nubrak in deep once again. Cocoon out on Sonya. Savannah's trying to get away. Huge leap comes onto Alarak. Alarak is able to get away. Falling Sword misses. They may be in a little bit of trouble here on the side of Cho'Gall's Angels now. Joe will go down.
Blue team's core is under
Good
attack.
defense by Gen M. And it looks like we will see a 20s game. Nubarak trying to come in and Cassinar snips that out right away. Oh, Butcher coming in looking, but huge light bomb comes out and eat away. But Anduin will pay for it. Gen M trying to mount a comeback now.
Blue team's core is taking damage.
So, pushing top for Cho'Gall's Angels. We have yet to have a fort taken down on the side of Cho'Gall's Angels. And then trying to rectify that. Looks like they will here in the bottom. But this keep will be taken down by Sylvana. Sylvana's having to run because the Butcher is coming. So they trade a fort for a keep.
Blue team's core is taking damage.
One keep left on the side of Gen M, and we do have 20s. Rewind. Pack Insect. Tap off.
My husband.
Deadly Charge.
His power
And
destroy your
Slaughterhouse.
enemies.
Nubarak looking for kills. Gets a big stun, but the yeet comes out. And Sylv just in the other lane pushing, but it looks like they're coming after Sylv right now. Ace is looking. Cho'Gall's Angels just trying to keep the pressure up. And here comes the invade by Gen M. Falling Sword comes out. And Gen M is able to take it. And take down the Sylph and the Joe. This is trouble. So far, since 20s have come online for Gen M, Cho'Gall's Angels has not won a team fight. And they are slowly starting to lose this map.
Blue team's core is
That's
under
the
attack.
second time there's been a stagger death for a camp.
I tried to save this realm. Now
And
it
here comes the
burns.
first dragon on the side of Gen M Esports. Going straight for Keepa. Nubarak coming in. Nubarak will have Cocoon up in 9 seconds. Last thing you want to do is get Cocoon and then pick the opposite way into your team. Or into their team.
Blue team has destroyed a fort. Red
And
team's
now
core is
can
under attack.
Cho'Gall's Angels mount a defense? Down to 50, 40, 30, 20. And just like that, we have a reverse from game number 1. And Gen M Esports takes game number 2. That was a big game, big turnaround. That's 2 games in a row. One team has looked to dominate the entire map, and the other team just comes back and takes it. Kills 5 for Zach and Sylvanas, followed by Joe and Tassadar. Good amount of kills, 14 kills to 10. Siege damage, Zagara on top, Tassadar followed behind. Heals. Pretty close. About 22k difference between Anduin and Tassadar this game. And Siege, Zagara and Butcher really getting the Siege in there. So we will go to a game 3, and I'm going to go to a brief intermission.
Another round?
And we do have a game number 3 coming up. Looks like we will go to Battlefield of Eternity, one of my favorite maps. And here we go into Battlefield of Eternity. We are into game number 3, Battlefield of Eternity. Gen M Esports versus Gall's Angels. Tied up 1-1. We got a Hanzo ban again right away. Smort Killer's Hanzo is very good. We got a Junkrat ban. Alarak ban and a Diablo ban. That Alarak was pretty nasty last game.
The crusade calls.
And a first pick Joe once again. The Anduin gets stolen, and we got a Maya coming out. They did not want to see that Anduin light bomb combo again. Ooh, we got a Greymane and a Rhaegar. So far, you are not going to get a Kharazim, so sorry to see it. Although you can pull a Kharazim in the off lane. It's rare, but it's out there. Deathwing getting banned out. Garrosh banned out. And Maya can be very scary with Cage. Lots of counters to it.
Here we go again.
We got a Blaze and a Chromie. That's some deadly range. Greymane's gonna have to look to feast.
Victory for the Forsaken.
And Sylv once again coming out
I play to win.
with a Diva. Gonna get that bomb to push people away. And Hogger coming out. So not a traditional race comp on either side. Oh, you got Green and Silver. I guess it is a little closer to traditional race. And we will be going into Game 3 coming up here in just a minute.
On. Oh, a swap.
Oh.
Oh no, but a swap followed by a light bomb.
Here. 4-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no! Oh, here's light bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man light bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead.
And we are ready to go. Very excited for this game number 3. It's been so close. I can no longer count either team out because it feels like right when I say they're out of it, that's when they come back. So I'm just not going to say that at all this game.
3,
We have Blaze by InfoFox. We have Majesty on Chromie, Ektar on Anduin, Ace on Maev, and Randy Newman on Hogger. For the side of Cho'Gall's Angel, we have Traxix on Diva. We have Toasty Buns on Rhaegar. We have Dirk on Joe. We have Smort Killer on Greymane and Balrock on Sylvanas. Let's get this going. Huge coming out inside of Blaze. That Chromie damage coming out early. Durka sniffs out Ace. Ace coming in looking for the pull. And the Chromie damage is huge once again. Smart Killer in trouble. It's gonna be tough for Smart to get at that Chromie. Check this top lane. And Diva in trouble already against Hogger. Hogger looking good. So far this game, Gen M has the early game going. Big stun by Blaze. And Chromie again just going nuts. Sylvanas will go down. This Chromie is just popping off. Randy Newman really putting into Traxix right now.
I shall purge your evil from
Traxix able to get back in. Has her camp trying to push it. Greymane, look at Greymane in trouble and will go down. That Chromie is just putting down the damage. And neither team's going to go for race. Gen M's just going to go right for the push. And we will have a much faster race coming out right away for the side of Gen M Esports. Cho'Gall's Angels is going to have to find a way to answer. And this Immortal is just melting. Not going to be a whole lot of shield on it.
Victory through righteousness.
And here comes the first Immortal. Is it going to get this first fort? Or are they going to be able to defend? Chromie slowing stands. Going to be huge right there. This Chromie is really putting into Cho'Gall's Angels right now. Hey, Chromie takes down the Sylvanas once again. The range for that Chromie is just too much to deal with. And they have a half-health Immortal looking at deep wall.
Thus ends my assault on hell. I must rest for a time.
Bailing out.
Hero slain.
And the Diva will go down to the Hogger. The Hogger has just been bullying this whole game. We're already to keep on one side. We haven't even reached 10 yet. Here comes the push once again. This Cho'Gall this Chromie is just taking it to Cho'Gall. They really don't have an answer. They haven't been able to get to her. Gen M Esports is really just protecting well. They will have a camp pushing still on the top. While this is moving, Trax is trying to even that out a little bit. Gen M is starting their burn. Immortal Race should go over to the side of Cho'Gall's Angels, but Chromie gets taken down finally. They're going to be able to try to do something here. We're looking for kills. And Cho'Gall's Angels trying to get back in this game. Gonna go on the burn now. We do have 10s online with both teams. Bunker, slowing stands, light bomb, Warden's Cage, and Hortipole. For the other side, Bunny Hop, Ancestral Healing, Blessed Shield, Curse Bullet, and Wailing Arrow. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit slow. I'm exhausted. Just trying to keep up right now. And it will be a 3-man kill on the side of Gen M, taking down 3 for Cho'Gall's Angels. Their fight comp is really working well for them. I apologize for all that are watching. Usually I am very energetic in my cast. I'm just exhausted right now. I apologize. But I did want to get this casted as they weren't casted. And I thought this would be a huge game. And it has been so far. Alright, here comes the Immortal coming onto the bottom side. Are they going to be able to get this keep? Is Cho'Gall's Angels going to be able to put up a good defense? They are just walking through with those Chromie flowing sands. Huge damage coming out by the Chromie again. Curse Bullet comes out, not doing much. This Chromie can be able to stay in. Here comes Trax. Trax is looking to do something with the bunny hop. Is the mech though. And Keith will go down.
Ends my assault on hell. I must rest.
Yeah, it doesn't happen. Usually I'm really energetic and ready to go, but you got me. I'm sleepy drapes tonight. Traxxix trying to make a move out of her mech. Bottom camp going over to Gen M. Here comes 3-man for Gen M looking for something. They do have a talent up. And there you go, right in. Blaze coming in looking for shots. Curse Bullet comes out. Blaze is going to have to back up. And they are going to look to just siege this down with the Chromie. Wall would be huge to get right now. Dirk setting out a little far on his own.
Listen and obey.
Dirk just trying to clean up there. Wall has been taken down for this next Immortal. Not sure what Cho'Gall's Angels is going to be able to do to get back into this. Maybe at 16 to be able to come up with some kind of defense. And Immortals are up. Cho'Gall's Angels looking to defend right away. Send in Smork. This is a smart 4-man defense. But Chromie able to get the long-range shots in. Greymane starting to do the work and catching it up. Huge damage coming out. Cage comes out. Looks like it was a defensive Cage though. Bunny Hop coming in looking for a kill. Blaze will go down. Cho'Gall's Angels looking for kills now. 2 go down. They are really low.
Red team's core is under attack.
Red team has just a little bit of vengeance on it. Maxwell back clear.
Our battle cannot remain here.
Are they going to be able to get back into this one? They will have an advantage. They'll have a 2-man advantage, but there is the level 16 talent advantage for the side of Gen M Esports.
Red team's core is under attack.
Elrod coming out looking for some damage. Nice time stop. and huge damage comes out. Curse Bullet comes out. Diva's neck goes down. Sylve goes down. And Gen M is looking for blood right now as they take down Johanna and keep going. They are looking to kill Toasty Buns. Toasty Buns in trouble, trying to outrun. May be able to outrun, and they will be able to get out of there. But they will take Immortal once again. And look to push for an end. Maybe?
Heroes slain.
Oh, Blaze takes down Diva.
Under attack.
Oh my gosh, I thought Gen M took this. My bad, Gen M did not take it.
For the gates of heaven.
Cho'Gall's Angel was able to sneak that out. But it will not be able to do much as it didn't have much of a shield. Takes down Wall.
The demon's attack has failed. Yet we have not seen.
If this is anything like Game 1 and Game 2, right now Cho'Gall's going to come back and just end it with a win. Or can Gen M change how it's been all night? Blaze misses the stun. They are on the same talent tier now. Balrog out there a little low on their own. And it does look like Gen M is hunting for kills. Rex's coming down. The slow between the Chromie and the Blaze is huge this game so far. Blaze gets a stun, has to back out. Curse Bullet comes out. Bunker goes down. Ace just looking for a kill, coming in from the backside. Grabs it back. Big stun comes out. Diva Bomb comes out to try to help Cho'Gall's Angels.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, Hellspawn.
And let's see if both teams are going to go for defense. Cho'Gall's Angels going on the offense. Looking for kills. They're looking to steal this camp. It looks like they may be able to do it. Able to do it. Bunny Hop comes out. Now they have two camps moving. Smort Killer getting low though. Joe getting in there. 5v1. Huge stun comes out. But Joe will go down. Just what Cho'Gall's Angels didn't need at this moment. And here comes Gen M on the hunt. Curse Bullet comes out once again. Agar going in. Stun misses by Blaze. They would have connected there. That would have been big trouble for Cho'Gall's Angels. And it looks like Gen M is going to take first half there. Let's see, 20s. We have Piercing Sands, Censure, Shadow Orb Vengeance, No Control, and the last part of Bunker. Cho'Gall's Angels trying to set up a defense. This is a last-ditch effort here. They are down 20s. Curse Bullet comes out. Huge damage comes out on the Blaze. Blaze bunkers up. Now they're looking for the turnaround. Chromie just taking the pot shots. Ace looking for something. Praxis is taking on a mech. The ult misses. Just slowly taking this Immortal down. Huge Ancestral coming out. And Hogger bouncing around, doing the damage. Curse Bullet comes out. Hogger will go down, but Cho'Gall's Angel's really low. Cage comes out. Falling Sword comes out to help him get out. But Chromie will take down Sylvanas. And we will have an Immortal going over to the side of Gem M Esports. But they are 4-on-4. And Blaze gets taken down by the Greymane. So they're not going to be able to push with this, but this may be able to take. It does. Let's see how much core it's able to take. Trax is going back to try to help take it down. They are doing a pretty good job on this Immortal. Down to 76. And here comes Ace and the rest of the team looking to finish this off. And we do have a finish coming from the side of Gen M Esports. And that, I believe, is all she wrote. So let's look at the stats here. Kills. Chromie 5, Blaze 5, Greymane 3. Chromie 74,000 and Blaze is 55,000. Let's check out healing. 101,000 for Rhaegar over to Anduin's 98,000. Good game, Gen M Esports. I do believe it is a best of 3 right now yet.
Yes.
You would be correct.
So congratulations on the win.
Thank you. So
I just want to do a brief interview because I am barely keeping my eyes open at this point. I noticed, so game number 1 looked like it was all you guys right up to the last team fight and just turned around really quickly. Were you feeling pretty confident that you had it?
It was pretty well, and then we hit the unlucky point where boss is up and the last tribute to Curse spawns in the perfect location to just destroy everything that we had worked for. And up until that point, we're like, great. And it's like, that happened. We're like, great.
Yeah, I was ready to call it at that point. I'm like, wow, they've just really taken advantage of this game, and it's pretty much over. And then out of nowhere came Cho'Gall and just were able to finish it off. I didn't know if they were going to be able to get the cap and end, but just last second deaths were able to help them. Then game number 2, it was the exact opposite. It was all Cho'Gall, it felt like, that game. Is that the way it felt to you, or?
Yes. Yeah. But it was one of those things where you're like, don't worry guys, if we get to 16, we should be okay. We have the Zag.
And it felt like the Zag was just really having a hard time, front middle game. But again, you turn 16, and all of a sudden it was all you. You hit 20s, and they didn't win a single team fight from there on out.
We also played the early game pretty rough. We were chasing them around the map, which
Mhm.
didn't help us any because our comps meant to just be a tank buster, punish the Johanna, and we just chased the Sylvanas around, and it punished us for that.
Did you
So
like our offlane matchup for that game?
I had said, I'm like, wow, Ace is pulling the Butcher out. I mean, it was a good. I couldn't believe you did it, especially against Trax and Sonya. But you're double soaking with it.
It's a tech that we found. Basically, I listened to a bunch of old Cavalier Guest HEC review stuff,
Mhm.
and in one of them, he hints at that there are rumors that Butcher beat Sonya, but he couldn't find pro players to test it to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
So I brought it to Randy like a year and a half ago, and I was like, "Hey, let's try testing this." And we've tested it, and we're like, "Yeah, Butcher blasts Sonya out of the water. Like it's not even a fair matchup."
That's right. It was Randy because that was Ace's Alarak game.
Yeah.
Yes. What's even funnier is against Cho'Gall's Angels, they were our first match of the season, and we played Dragonshire, and they picked Sonya on that exact same map. And we had the conversation at the time: do we reveal this now or do we hold it?
It worked because every time I checked that lane, it was just a bully. I was surprised. Like usually Sonya does all the bullying, and I thought for sure Sonya can just take it, but no. I mean, congratulations on just showing that Butcher up. You know that's going to get banned on Dragonshire from here out.
Yeah,
I think that would be a win for us, honestly.
It's very matchup specific. It really comes down to his 4 and 7 talent, but
I mean, but have you seen the skin Randy uses? Like, please get
yeah, I mean
the old school Butcher.
Please help us ban
If it gets banned, it's a benefit, really.
Well, I mean, no, I didn't expect to see Butcher. I'm from a lower elo, and I don't ever see Butchers unless they're trolling.
That's
So
the 4th Butcher game in A East this season.
Wow.
Both of the wins are from us.
Yeah, it's 2-2, and we've gotten both wins with it.
So what you're saying is you can do it right. It's just it's a certain matchup, and it was very surprising. It was cool to see, though.
Yeah.
What's fun is it works both in the 4-man and the off lane. So,
and that's what's surprising. I thought, oh, Zeg's gonna go in the off lane. You know, Zeg puts up a pretty good fight against Sonya, and then to see the Butcher, I'm like, oh wow, okay, you know. So going into game 3, that comp, obviously you were looking to fight, as they had a pretty normal race comp. Is that what you came out looking? I mean, just came out looking to fight, pick somebody off, then take your win.
Matt, should I tell him about our what we always do on that map, or is that too much?
No, go for it.
We really always go into that map saying, "Oh, we should take race heroes," and then proceed to never pick race heroes. We always end up in some sort of kill, just beat them down, fighting bruising comp.
Mm-hmm.
And it works. We have a pretty good win rate on that map. I think we've only lost one game out of however many times we played it. So
I think we've lost it twice.
Have we? Yeah.
And I mean,
shows what I know.
The protection for your Chromie was just crazy good. There was no way they could get to that Chromie, and the Chromie was just slaughtering them.
Thank you.
I mean, I you know, you always want to give it to the Chromie because the Chromie's doing the damage, but the protection was crazy, and to see Maiev used as a defensive hero more than going offense there was really cool to see. That being said, great cages. I see why they kept banning the Maiev. How were you guys feeling going into that game? Like you said, you like races, but you decided, we'll just go with the kill comp at that point when everybody started picking.
We were discussing which map we wanted to pick. We kind of narrowed it down to 2 pretty quickly, and then we were discussing which of the 2 maps we'd want based on what we've seen from both teams' playstyles. And we kind of settled on BOE because we felt like we were fighting better while they were, in the early game at least, in every map, feeling like they were out-rotating us a lot. So we're like, which map can we go to where that is less of a benefit and we can focus more on the team fight? So when we picked BOE as the map, we kind of understood we were going a little bit more team fighty than anything else.
And it worked. I mean, you guys just slowly picked them off. Even when they were able to get you in a good team fight, and I thought that they may actually pull an Immortal out, you guys got back up in time. The Chromie was just pushing them off slowly. It wasn't a race at all. But they couldn't even put a good defense up because the slowing sands were just too much. I have to say, the Blaze stuns, although missed a few, the ones that Blaze hit were just on point.
Some of them were a little rough out of me. But
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, a few were, I mean, as the Blaze, I love Blaze, and I know I don't usually see it at the higher levels in anything other than off lane. So to see a good Blaze come out and able to put up a defense and really put up good numbers. I mean, 55,000, that's no slouch. That was second place for damage.
You know, level 13 is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. An old Diablo charge level damage. We tend to play a lot of different things. I feel like we tend to play our own meta, and I feel like that's just a habit with teams I'm on in general. I'm known for some unique picks from time to time, but usually also let other people flex a bunch around me because I'm able have it. Once you have that experience around a lot of different heroes, you're able to adapt and kind of adjust what you're playing around. And everyone on the team has a ton of NGS or just HOTS experience in general. So we just kind of tend to do our own thing.
So it's something I don't see very often, and I have to give Randy Newman credit. I don't see Traxxas get beaten off lane very much. And twice tonight, Randy Newman was able to pull it out. That Hogger was killer and was just pushing the Diva around in the off lane. So I have to give credit where credit is due there because I'm an off lane lover. So it was pretty cool to see. But again, it was all that Chromie. I mean, just... And I kept saying all game, okay, this is the point where Cho'Gall's Angels is going to turn around because the first two games, we had that. Like, oh, game's over, and then boom, flip. So I'm like, all right, this is where they're going to turn it around. And nope, you guys just put the foot to the floor, and congratulations on the series win.
Thank you. Yeah, that was very much an us comp, and I think at that point we were all very annoyed with the ending of game one still. So we were just like, let's just end this, let's clean it up and get this over with.
And you did very well. You just got to a point where there was no way, no denying. They couldn't really do anything, and it was really cool to see with the comp that you had. Still, the Butcher was my favorite, but really cool comps coming out, and I like to see it. I'm gonna have to try to steal one at my elo and see if I can do anything. We'll probably go down in flames, but hey. So, do you guys have any shout outs?
Count.
You want to go first, Fox? Or you want me to?
You can go first. I'll pick up whoever you don't get.
All right. Shout out to Patience. He's our quote unquote org head, CEO. Shout out to the rest of the team, obviously. Shout out to you for casting. Twitch chat for watching. I've gotten messages at least from friends saying GG, congrats.
Well, none of my friends love me enough to do that yet.
Yeah. Shout out to NGS for putting this all on, and I think I said you for casting. We'll say it again just in case.
Thanks.
Can't wait to watch the replay.
All right.
All right. I guess the only shout out Majesty missed was to himself, because he deserves a shout out as well.
Well, I was just accepting all the Kirby praise, so.
Yeah, I know it was kind of stroking your ego just a bit.
Well, it was really cool to watch. I apologize because usually I feel like I'm like one of those Mexican soccer announcers where I'm just like, go! But I was a little tired tonight, a little sleepy. It wasn't my best. I will make up for it. Hopefully I'll be able to grab one of your next casts and see you come up with some cool meta comp or off meta, your meta style comps, and be cool to see. So thank you very much for allowing me to cast and putting up really cool games.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, and have a good night.
You too.
Same to you.
All right, so that'll be it for me, folks.